Okay, let's jump right in. If you're anywhere near the online market space, you've seen it. TikTok e-commerce, it's not just growing, it's like a massive explosion,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. It's huge and kind of chaotic.
Exactly. So if you're a brand or maybe a creator, how do you even start to make sense of it all? It feels like wading through this just ocean of data. How do you find what actually works? What's just noise?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
And it's precisely the problem that a tool like FastMoss is trying to tackle. People are calling it the number one TikTok data analytics platform out there.
Okay, FastMoss. Got it.
Yeah. And its whole mission really is about giving TikTok brands and creators actual usable information, what they call actionable insights. So you can, actually succeed in this crazy fast social commerce world.
Actionable insights. I like that.
Right. Their whole thing is faster, more accurate, more powerful. They're really trying to set a new benchmark for understanding all this TikTok activity.
So for someone listening, what we wanted to do today is kind of unpack that, understand how this platform works as a sort of real-time command center for navigating TikTok Shop, helping you, cut through the clutter, spot what's important, and basically move faster, optimize smarter, and grow bigger.
Exactly. It's about turning that data overload into an advantage.
All right, so you mentioned actionable insights. Let's make that a bit more concrete. What kind of specific info does FastMoss actually show you that maybe I couldn't just figure out on my own digging through TikTok?
Great question. Okay, so think about tracking sales. Instead of just guessing, FastMoss lets you see real-time sales figures for specific products, even down to the individual SKU level on TikTok Shop.
Wow, okay.
And you can see which videos or maybe which live streams are actually driving those sales, often, as it's happening. So for instance, it might highlight that, say, one influencer's unboxing video is getting 3 times the sales compared to a really polished brand ad for the exact same product.
Oh.
And maybe specifically within a certain age group or region, that's gold. That's something you can immediately use to shift your strategy.
Right, so it connects the content directly to the sale. That makes sense.
It really sucks.
Does it also help with figuring out what competitors are up to? Because that always feels like such a black box.
Absolutely. That's a huge part of it. FastMoss isn't just inward looking. It crunches just massive amounts of data to track competitors. What products are suddenly trending across the whole platform right now? It can even analyze things like their ad spend, what kind of creatives they're using.
Okay, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah, you might spot that a competitor's sales suddenly jumped after they used a specific hashtag, or maybe they partnered with a new type of creator you hadn't considered.
Yeah.
Or, the opposite, maybe their sales dipped, and you could look at their recent content performance to try and understand why. It gives you that wider market context.
That really does sound like it could cut down on a ton of guesswork and trial and error.
That's the goal.
You called it a real-time command center earlier. So if I see my own sales taking a dip, or maybe a competitor product suddenly spikes, can FastMoss help me figure out why quickly? And maybe even adjust my approach on the fly?
That's exactly what it's designed for. Imagine you've just launched something new. FastMoss can show you pretty much instantly that maybe your conversion rate is low on videos where you don't clearly demonstrate the product, for example. Or maybe the first few seconds, the hook just isn't grabbing people. It could also flag if a rival product suddenly starts gaining serious traction,
Right.
allowing you to quickly jump in, analyze their content, their pricing, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's less about just getting a report after the fact and more about having this living dashboard to help you react and optimize almost immediately.
Yeah.
Adjusting ad spend, tweaking content based on real-time feedback.
Okay, so wrapping this up a bit, FastMoss essentially takes that overwhelming flood of TikTok data and refines it into clear signals you can actually use. Actionable intelligence.
That's a good way to put it.
And it seems the feedback is it's pretty user-friendly, too, helping businesses see, real growth and making those influencer partnerships much more effective.
Definitely. And stepping back, thinking bigger picture for a moment, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? With social media becoming such a major shopping channel, how will having access to this kind of detailed real-time analytics keep changing the game? For your business. It's impacting everything from how products get developed in the first place to how brands choose influencer partners.
Yeah, it's not just about ads anymore.
Not at all. It's a fundamental shift in understanding the market and what consumers actually want.
Yeah.
In a way that just wasn't possible even a few years back.
That really is the key takeaway, isn't it? It makes you think, Just how crucial will these kinds of deep data analytics tools become, not just for the big players, but for any brand, any size, wanting to genuinely succeed in social commerce?
It feels pretty essential going forward.
Definitely something to mull over as you plan your own strategy in this fast-moving space.